Okay. I don't know what's up with those Sandyanmon, but like I've been trying to get I've been trying to get that hurricane for a while, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna work. I found a tool online that is actually implying I'd be better off going to the Misty Forest. Move learning. Yeah, Misty Trees Saberdramon might actually be more practical for what I'm trying to do here. Because I think I've got a higher chance there. Let's restock on these. Like, I think that was an efficient use of my resources. Hard to tell. Okay, the other thing I'd forgotten about is that your Digimon can actually learn stuff by just doing brain training. And so, we're pretty close to 450 brains on this guy. So let's get them to 450 brains, and then we're gonna head out to the Misty Trees, which I've never really been there, so I don't know what I'm gonna find. Oh, the other thing I was gonna do, turn off Dynamite Kick. I don't like it. It just feels a little too slow. Whereas like Wind Cutter and Electric Cloud might be good. Oh. We also have Spinning Shot, but I don't know if Spinning Shot is good. We know the damage on it is good. The main question is the charge up. Because our lad might just be too slow. Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, we're very much kind of in this, like, weird state. Are you... He's really tired. I mean, I guess I have been fighting nonstop with zero rest. And is getting towards the end of the day. So that would do it. Just slows the whole process down. And maybe that's fine. You know, maybe none of this matters. Maybe Hurricane isn't even that good of a move. In fact, we kind of know it's not that amazing of a move. It's got a long wind-up time to the point where most of the time my Andromon was able to stunlock foes out of it. And how often do you actually run into group fights where you need something that big? The other question is, 757. How much do I actually get any resources back by resting with Centaurimon? Okay, he's hungry. It's 500. That's such nothing. Okay, let's check his weight. 39. So far, so good. I don't know when he's going to turn into Andromon. It feels like we've got to be close, if not already there. It feels like you generally get about 5 days of each form. Probably. And we can sleep. We'll go grab our sirloin. You know, the first time I saw my Andromon go to sleep, I was actually kind of hoping he would do this, like, cool thing where it doesn't actually lay down, but instead just kind of, like, ascends a little bit and just floats there while sleeping. I don't know. Just feels like that would have been cool. Sort of. Let's see. So what else do we do? I mean, yeah, just go for 450 brains. That shouldn't take too much effort at all. We might learn something, we might not. I don't think I'm going to go up to 550. I think that's overkill. It's literally like 1 or 2 more times. Unless the chips messed things up. I don't know. Well, okay. If if it didn't show up there, then I think we just write it off. It's only supposed to be a chance. So instead, let's just go down, sell the sirloin, and then... I mean, do we want to take the shortcut over to Gear Plains? It's not a bad idea. It would save me some time. Because, yeah, I think we just go to the misty trees and just fight stuff. Okay, I'm pretty stocked up on things. Yeah, let's just warp over to Gear Plains. And then head for the misty trees. Unless I can fly to the misty trees. I have been there. The other thing is there's a Cherrymon out in the misty trees who might be even better brain training. I just have to actually find him and do whatever his quest is. If you can. Nope, Gear Savanna. We still haven't found Leomon yet either. Like, there's a number of things here that I still need to go back and work on. Okay, we are here. Now, I guess we can fight a Psychmon. Let's see what my moves look like. Okay, so don't care about time, Siegramon. I'm just like slowly flipping through things. Oh. Looks like my recruitment guide got reset somewhere along the process. Well, that's okay. Well, this just fills in. I can quickly clear all the other things. We seem to be doing fine. And not that Gear Plains is much of a threat. Yeah, I got Penguinmon, I've got Waymon. Still gotta get Monochromon, but that's actual effort. Actual effort and a reasonable amount of, like, potential failure. Okay, so where's this? Oh, this is the two merchants. Okay, so what can we buy from him? Giant meat. Okay, what about recycled goods? Don't have anything to sell. The other thing we can do is actually start popping packs open. Okay, Toy Agumon, Sukamon, Tyrannomon. Okay, Mojimon, King of Sukamon, and Tentamon. I think we needed that King of Sukamon card for, I think it was like an Edamon card or something. I'll work on that later. I think just vaguely whenever we have money, I'll come by and buy some more cards. Or we'd actually get Mojimon, do the Mojimon trick, become obscenely wealthy, and then go buy every card in existence. Oh. I don't know what an Akitorymon's gonna have. Oh, I guess that's another one. I could actually see about recruiting Kakitorymon. The Kokotorymon. It's actually got a really high offense, so that could be tricky. I miss how obscenely aggressive my Tyrannomon and Greymon was. Though, I mean, 600 damage on that wind move is actually absurdly good. Yeah, the problem with the Kokatorimon. Kakatorimon? I guess this is a Kakatorimon. It's only available in the early morning, 4 to 7 a.m. But, I mean, could be worse? There we go. That's some good damage. Unfortunately, my guy is not nearly as aggressive as I'd like him to be. Come on. Like, Metal Greymon was just super aggro. It must be speed. So I'll have to keep that in mind for the next time. Okay. Because yeah, I could go into the trash pile. And I think if you go into the trash pile, I could trade that card away, but I think it would just give me the Andromon card, which I am ambivalent about. Like, until we actually know that we need that sort of thing, it's kind of moot. Somewhere I can go? No. Exit the screen 2 times on the right. Oh, but this is Gecko Swamp. We haven't found the misty trees yet. Oh, I might as well fight these guys. There's a small chance they have Hurricane, but I think for the most part I'm just gonna kick their butts. But the one thing to note on this is, like, enemies actually do give a decent amount of stats for fighting them. Inked it. Ouch. Dude, these guys are a pain. I'm gonna have to just switch entirely over to Air Cutter, maybe. Maybe. Ow. Well, at least it's worth 600 bits, so it kind of pays for itself. But, yeah, not doing too hot. There's always, like, the possibility in all of this that this guy just kind of sucks. Our weight is falling. Okay, well... Okay, 2 times to the right. We're only in the mornings. Ah. Oop. This is gonna be tricky. And like, I don't have to fight these guys, I'm just curious. Yeah, I like that wind disc. Maybe. Static Cloud is not worth it. I think we can turn that one safely off. Okay, weight is 37. Right, that's what I was gonna do. So spinning shot is 150. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so spinning shot is very good. In terms of its, like, damage to... Okay, this camera angle is... Well, you know what? I can fight a Fugamon. As long as I'm fighting them one at a time, this is manageable. It's the two that's going to be tricky. Did he just tank it? I have no idea. Yeah, because I think the wind disc is actually good. It doesn't do as much damage, but it stun locks. Yeah, we are starting to get to the point where we're going to need... There we go. Bigger healing items just to heal up, otherwise I have to chew through a ton of these. But maybe that's fine. I was gonna say, I wonder how much time I spend on a fight. I mean... As long as it's a one-on-one. Okay, so with fights, I'm noticing I mean, I always have known I get stat points from it. It kind of feels like I get more. From fighting things after a certain point. Like, rookies don't seem to give much. Why am I throwing meat at him? Now that's a good move. It's a shame I can't learn it, but that's okay. Luckily, the Mori Shellmon just is willing to wait for me. That's appreciated. There we go, just one more. Dude probably has like a ton of defense. Hey, 800 bits. But yeah, that was like 5 stat points. Normally when training, you get 12. 10 to 12? Somewhere in there. Or 10 to, is it 10 to 14 actually? Oh boy. Ye gods. Yeah, I've never really explored the Misty trees. So I don't know what's here. It's a random Gaburimon. Still Misty trees. Oh, right. Misty trees are weird. I think it is actually one of those, like, lost maze situations. Well, I found myself in Friesland. I don't think we want to go this way. There's a Garurumon you can recruit in the area, but... Where the heck am I? I don't know. Yeah, the problem is I'm gonna have to find the Gecko Swamp. To maybe find what I'm looking for here. And even then, I don't know how worthwhile any of this is. There's also Cherrymon somewhere. Much of this strikes me as probably not worth my time. At least not without a guide. Not, well, I mean, I guess we can look up how to get to Cherrymon. Okay. So Cherrymon. Cherrymon's encounter screen. Yeah, so how do you get here? These misty trees are weird. Okay, so the answer is yeah, I'm not supposed to be here yet. Kind of, sort of. I mean, it's fine. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. It's fine and I might be able to navigate this no problem. Or we're kind of stuck here. I think part of the problem is it's just going to be chucking me in random zones. And I'm just going to be super lost until it takes me to where I need to be. Unfortunately, I think this is the Ogremon spawn point again. Yeah, because I think otherwise I'd just get super turned around constantly. I think it's still navigatable. I just don't know if we're going to find what I'm looking for. Probably do a medium MP. I should work on getting this guy's discipline back up. There we go. Yeah, like, we do reasonably well in combat. I think we just need so much more. We just need so much more from it. Okay. Seeing as going down is what we want to do, but probably shouldn't, or... Because this takes me to Friesland. So there is a logic to this. It's all twisted up. And going out the Friesland exit does take you to Friesland. The other one gets me looped in. When I end up in this screen... This is the one with a bunch of Gaburimon. What if I go back? Nope. Not someone with Fugumon. We might honestly have to warp out of here and try again. Which is fine. It's only, like, marginally necessary to do any of this. Oh, the other thing we could actually do is, probably go get Mojimon at this point. Because I don't have to go find Cherrymon. And I have the extra inventory space, and I think I have all the items. Yeah, that might actually be worth it. I'm kind of in this, like, weird pseudo... liminal state? Maybe liminal state. Oh, it just takes it. Dang. Okay. Yeah, let's just go back. Because we got the Digimushroom that I was... Or, not the Digimushroom. We got the giant meat that we actually need. And Misty Trees, we can't do until we've talked to Shogun Gekomon. I guess I might as well actually look into what I need for him. Let's see. But I think even more so than that, let's figure out what I need for Mojimon. Because if I can get the Mojimon recruited, we can get a ton of money. And that opens things up. Feels like I'm kind of doing what I did with, I think it's the high speed disc. Super care. Oh no, we can't. We still need to get one of those happy mushrooms. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna slow things down a bit. Alright, so I had a power outage and lost some progress. We're back at the end, or beginning, of the day. The thing is, I kind of feel like I was wasting my time there. Oh, I got 5 pieces of sirloin that time. That I was kind of just running around aimlessly. We did get the giant meat, but now that we know where the giant meat is, it should be easy enough to go back and get more of that. Is this after I was doing all of my fights? I legitimately do not know. I honestly am kind of the opinion that maybe I should actually just level this guy's, like, speed and brains a couple of times. And then we go adventuring later. The main problem is at the moment, like, I could run around fighting. Oh, okay. Why don't we level speed and brains a couple of times? Check my weight. Okay, so we're 2 pounds above the threshold. So the main thing is we need that happy mushroom. I, the perennial fool, had like 4 of them once upon a time, and I think I tossed 3 and sold 1. They have a small chance of showing up in the forest. So I think what I'm probably going to do is just train, get back up to 450 and maybe 400 speed, considering speed seems pretty pivotal. And then after that we, I didn't learn anything. I think after we've done a couple of trainings here, just to get him some level of speed, didn't get anything for 450 int, which is unfortunate, but I'm not terribly surprised. It'll just show up randomly, probably. Something about an Andromon pooping, just in general, comes off as extremely silly to me. Yeah, dude loses weight, though. It's actually going kind of a downside here. Because, yeah, he eats 1 meat, but loses 2 pounds every time he goes to the bathroom, which is rough. Okay, so let's just get him some speed and then we'll go fight. Well, fight. Probably just do circuits in the forest. Because we need to get that happy mushroom. Like, I really want those Mojimon. And if I can get the Mojimon recruited, we'll be in a good spot. I didn't realize my offense was so low as well. But I guess I haven't invested in it. Plus, we'll probably be getting a Digivolution soonish. Okay. You know, I could go rest at Centauromon's gym, but Andromon goes to bed, like, wicked early. So I think we're actually better off just running around. We've got some amount of exhaustion or tiredness that we can still expend if I get into a fight. I hope. Weather outside has been pure chaos today. It was nice and bright, and then it was extreme storm, and then it's back to being nice and bright again. Yeah, the storm was so hard it actually interrupted my power just for a bit, just long enough. To mess with things. Not a big deal, but honestly though, I don't really begrudge it too much. We were really wasting our time wandering around the misty woods. And so I don't feel particularly put off by the fact that you know, we lost that progress. So we don't lose tiredness over time. Yeah, I don't remember if there's much for mushrooms in this area. Like, probably one or two. It was just a Digimon mushroom. Well, I guess we can kick this one's ass. I was really hoping you'd leave me alone. There we go. Nice and easy. So how many stats do we get off of this thing? Because that is still a consideration of what is better training after a certain point, too. Yeah, okay, not worth it. Yeah, luckily I don't think these guys move much. There we go. This is what I was hoping for. Because, yeah, he doesn't go fully to sleep. He just kind of leans. Okay. So I'm going to go down the coast, and then we'll kind of loop the rest of the area. I wouldn't mind randomly fighting that one Vegemon for money. Like, we don't need to? I don't know. This is a weird point to be kind of stuck in, where I don't feel comfortable with progression because I need to be stronger. And like, yeah, I could get that with even more stat training, but also just getting an ultimate is probably going to be the biggest boon in that regard. Let's see. Nothing here. Because that's like a big jump in stats. And I know inheritance kicks in somehow. Or at least I thought it did. So, I don't know. I more or less just wander around until we find that happy mushroom. Or we digivolve. Because I don't need the Mojimon immediately. Like, there's a lot of things that I can do without one. Oh. I did not check how this guy's weight. But he hasn't pooped recently, so hopefully we're fine. Andromon, just like I was hoping for. Heck yeah. So there's a couple reasons why I wanted Andromon. Tamer level went up. Cool. Okay, so his stats are good. His defense is very high, his brains are pretty high. HP and his MP is very good. So what kind of text does he have? Megaton Punch. Let's see. Still could learn... I think this is Megalo Spark. We can learn every single machine move. Honestly, though, I think we just become tacky. Let's see. Okay, so move learning. Andromon. I've already got Power Crane. So we want to learn things. Seems like the best things that we can learn with this guy are to go fight the Andromons to learn Prominence Beam in Factorial Town. Well, that's nice and easy. That's kind of what I was looking for anyway. Let's see, Spiral Sword. Yeah, we have Megaton Punch again. I think let's go back. Oh, he's got a different walking sound. Ugh. Let's go back to the gym, see if I can get my speed and offense up into the 400s at the very least. Yeah, because we've got a really tanky boy. He's not the strongest. But he can absolutely eat hits, hopefully. Oh, I totally forgot Andromon has like one random flesh leg. I know, like I said, I still think it makes Andromon extremely cool. I think the one problem I have with Digimon to some degree is because of, like, I love the idea of these guys being kind of cyborgy. The one downside on them is that there's no explanation. You know, as a kid, I was kind of like, oh man, you know, what could have possibly happened to a creature to result in Andromon? But because everything is just kind of weird data things, the real answer is nothing. Okay. So I didn't think about this. We need to go to Machine Town around noon. I might be able to get it. It's either noon or midnight. I think I'm going to be boring. We're going to do one day of training with Andromon. Just get him into kind of the 500s across the board. And then after that, I think I'm going to... The idea of Andromon pooping also is weird to me. I'm going to get him into the 500s across the board. And then I think we go to Machine Town the next day around noon. Yeah, we wouldn't have had enough time. And I thought of it, would have been fine. We could reset and go, but I don't know. I think it's fine without. He's still got a good 6 days of existence. For me to make use of. And I feel like having 500 or so... 500 or so power should be good. I'm going to take the southern route every time I do this, just in case a happy mushroom shows up on the left. The problem is, you have to get a spawn, and then it has to be the happy mushroom. Somebody was probably, like, real mad at me for that. I mean, how was I supposed to know? Because I think we want to get to Giromon, and I think we might want to see if we can get to Toy Town. Though... Oh, this isn't it. I think Toy Town, you need a Numemon. So maybe I can't actually get to Toy Town. And I don't know if I'm ready to... well, I wouldn't say waste a run on having a Numemon. He's still tired. Okay, we got plenty of meat. Probably still hungry. Not making noises. He's still hungry. Alright. I got meat aplenty. There we go. Okay. That should be good enough, unless of course he wants to immediately go to bed, at which point this is a giant waste of time. But we're not going to be spending too much more time in the gym, so I don't think it's a big deal. Because I don't even think I don't know, this might have been a waste that I should have probably gone out adventuring. Or maybe the stat points actually do matter. Yep. Clearing that tiredness was moot. I should have just done it once. Okay. So the question is, what now? I'm going to do this like twice. Or, no, I'm going to do this like twice. Okay, probably do maybe like one more time. But I might want to give myself ample time here. Yeah, let's give ourselves ample time. We're going to be fighting a number of things, and that might actually be just as good of training. Yeah, I don't remember what my... A Metal Greymon. I don't remember what his stats were. I should have paid attention to that, just so I could use them as a point of comparison. But alas. Because yeah, it could have actually been really helpful to kind of know that as a benchmark, because we were absolutely just drubbing things with power punches. And I don't think we had terribly high stats. Though, admittedly, we were getting through a lot of the game just purely on merit of having tons of consumables. Which, like, I actually really like. As silly as it sounds, I have trouble using consumables in games. Because either it feels like a waste of a turn or a waste of an item. That if I need to use a item to do anything, that means I'm unprepared. However, yeah, if we're going into harder places, maybe it's about time that we have a bunch of these. Okay, so I was gonna say, in an RPG, if you need to use items, especially like the higher tier ones, elixirs and whatnot, it means you're doing something wrong. And so like, oh, wrong one. I will still use a consumable item in like a Pokemon game. They're easy enough to get more of, mostly. But in like Final Fantasy, for example, the games are usually generally easy enough that you never need to use an item. That you can kind of just pummel your way through, and if you get stuck, you just grind for stats for a bit. Alright, so we actually want to fight these guys. Because we want to learn their beam attack. I'm gonna just run distance until he shoots me with it. He might punch me. There we go. You goon. Wait, if I just play defensive, what happens? Whatever, we're gonna punch him in the face. Because defensive might be better. Come on, dude. That's not what I'm looking for. I already know how to use that move. It's the beam. Give me the beam. Shoot me with the beam. Okay. For that, you get a punch. Give me the beam. Shoot me with the beam. That's not the beam. Big beam attack. The beam. The beam. Ow. The beam hurts. Alright, get in there. And the one problem with Megaton Punch, not the greatest reach on it. But that's okay. Yeah, it's fun. Please teach me the beam. I've been a good boy. Nope. No beam. Okay, and looks like we've got plenty of time. So I can kind of just chill. I guess what I should probably do is beat this guy within an inch of his robot-y life. So one more. And then we go defensive until he uses the heat beam. I really appreciate that after a certain amount of intelligence I can actually tell him what to do. I wonder if defensive actually does make them more likely to block. Because if that's the case, that's kind of awesome. And fortunately, getting the Andromon to actually do the thing... No, I can't. Yeah, getting Andromon to actually do the thing is tricky. Because... boy, he wants to hit me with a crane fist instead. And like, I could just fight him. See, I just want to tell the Andromon, please use your heat beam on me. Alas. Oh, I guess we could actually save ourselves a little bit of MP if we wait a little bit more. And yeah, I'm only getting 4 points off of those. So like, going to the gym is probably better. The question is time, actually. How long does a battle take? But yeah, at this point, he's within finisher territory. So either he uses the heat beam and we take him out, or we wait until... there it is. That does hurt. Yeah, luckily, for every single one of these Andromon, I can get, like, 11 health, 11 small health floppies, or, like, a medium MP. So, this is extremely efficient financially. Gosh darn it. I think the real answer is, though, we should probably go to the next region, and fight the Platinum Sukumon in the mix as well. Because the Platinum Sukumon are going to give me even more money. And that way the Andromon can be unrestricted, so hopefully... Okay, I think we've got the correct target. Nope. It does feel like my Andromon does less damage, but I don't remember. Okay, that's the good stuff. We can change target. And I'm just gonna heal. Yeah. Because we want to try and take out the Andromon first. It does way more damage. And yeah, no matter how much punishment I take on these, we're good. We have tons of items for this. It is rude, though. Okay, let's heal up. Oh, there goes the Andromon. Not even by my hand. Oh, we've been poisoned. That's a pain. We might honestly want to consider... We might want to consider bringing some status clearing items at this point. Because that probably would help. Though it feels like I would be wasting some amount of money doing so. Well, I don't know. Because I'm wasting some amount of money clearing the status effects as well. Okay, it's almost done. Last hit. Okay, so the Platinum Sukamon here, and even the Andromon are definitely tougher. But, I mean, that was what? 8 stat points? And 4,000 bits. Main question is, what time is it? Yeah, I think fights, quote-unquote, don't take any time. Or don't take any... They don't take nearly as much time. So, yeah, it's actually kind of practical for me to take an ultimate and go fight things rather than training in the gym. Eventually, it might even be true for Champion as well. I definitely could use some more speed, though. Speed and damage. Because, yeah, these guys have so much HP. And I'm burning through tons of MP just to take him out. On the flip side, it's like, this guy's worth 3,000. So it's kind of hard to complain. I do feel like a kind of a one-trick pony. Damn it. I was hoping since I'd slapped him onto his face. Ouch. I guess I could also equip another move. Maybe, I don't know what I would equip though. Yeah, so he's worth 6 points on his own. Oh, but... Eh. Unfortunately, my guy is, not happy. Let's see if I can scold him again. There we go. Yeah, so once again, beat the Andromon like 2, maybe 3 times. I think 1 more. And then we just wait. Might as well take this opportunity to get some of my stats out. Okay. I think that counts. If I get hit by it, it should count. Yeah, it's still worth 4. Didn't learn the heat beam, though. Like, supposedly it's a 40%. Maybe I have to take damage by it. Maybe blocking it isn't enough. One more. And then we switch defensive. Then we just wait. That's not the shot. Now we just have a stare down with the Andromon. Come on, buddy, shoot me with your gun. That's not a gun. Sir? Sir, there we go. Yes. Kill him. And we're good. I should see if you can get a Gardromon in this one. Because Gardromon, unironically, is actually one of my favorite Digimon. I think I really liked the Gardromon from Season 3. It was just kind of a buddy. I don't think it was a particularly present buddy, it was the one issue. Like, he was there a little. Okay, so these guys would just fight as normal. Hopefully we'll get hit by the beam as part of the fight. Oh, I should also check the clock. I want to say the guys in the intermediate area are actually flimsier, like less health. Alright, there we go. You want to go for the guy with the least amount of HP. Otherwise, this whole thing is meaningless. Or maybe not meaningless, just much harder than it needs to be. No, you absolute goon. There we go. Alright. We've gotten hit by the heat laser at least twice. Probably throw some recovery floppies. Because we're definitely down a smidge. Alright, there we go. Did we get it? No, we dropped something. Damn it. I mean, an offense disc is still good. Okay, so we got the offense disc. We're still a little off of noon. Huh, that actually reduces happiness. Interesting. Maybe it's because I moved. That's the issue. Yeah, they've got to be kind of in conjunction with each other. That's got to be the case. Okay, let's be defensive. I hit him one too many times there, but that's okay. Yeah, I've still got tons of healing. So we should have no trouble taking down Giramon. Not that, sir. I need you to beam me. Hit me with the big beam attack. Shoot the laser, sir. Oh, I swear, I'm just going to be sitting here negging Gardramon for far too long. And, like, there's a very real possibility that I'm just going to be fine with the big punch. That I don't actually need any more moves. And getting more of them is just kind of unnecessary. It just would help. Every Digimon has a bonus criteria. And if you can fulfill that bonus criteria, you... There it is. I don't know if that counts, but good enough for me. If you can fulfill that bonus criteria, it's a lot easier to get the ultimate Digivolutions without having to worry about weight or discipline levels or happiness or anything like that. Nope. And so I'd very much like to... Okay. I would very much like to have that. But that requires, like, it's like 35 techniques. Okay, that should be good enough. Now we just wait. The problem is, how cooperative is this Gardramon? I don't know. They haven't been very. Well, this is a good old cyborg standoff. Kind of. I mean, not really. It'd be a standoff if we were both preparing to shoot each other. I'm just waiting for him to shoot me so I can then punch him into oblivion. And his brain just keeps turning off, which is making this really tricky. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I could have used my super move. But it's fine. Okay. And it should be noontime, so we need to go speed. If it's not noon, it's about to become noon. Seems like each fight is roughly half an hour. Okay, so this is Andromon's house. Or whatever it is. Okay, so he's just telling me to leave. That's fine. There is the possibility that we just missed noon. We'll find out. There's no guard. I don't know. Okay. One way or another, I'm going to do a save state because this is what we were hoping for. Yeah, do I fight the Platinum Sukamon? I mean, it's good money. You can't go through here. Yeah, I can. Give me your stats, boy. I mean, if I remember right, these guys are tough. Come on. Come on, Andromon. You can beat him up. Oh boy, that's a lot of HP. And like the nice part is, it's not particularly durable. Or, it's not strong, so we can just keep slapping it. That's a new move. Yeah, it's some... If I was, like, really committed to this game, I could go out of my way. And come back and fight this guy with a turdmonger. I don't know if I want to. Alright, that's a good hit. Come on, keep hitting him. One more? One or two more? Nope, definitely one more. There we go. Yeah, those guys are just like a heap of stats. And you don't get nearly as tired fighting them. Hey, wait! Oh, it's only one. Well, I mean, we can fight this one too. I am wondering if Giromon can teach us the move that I'm looking for. What was that? I sincerely hope we learn that move. I'm not even gonna try for Heat Beam. But there's Heat Beam. If we can learn it from that one. Boy, it's a good thing we didn't end up fighting two of these guys. That would have been a little painful. Ooh. Learned something. All range beam learned. So that was the spin. Sick. I wasn't even expecting to pick that one up. Where's this, where's this go? Ah, a couple items. HP chip. MP chip. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna pump him right in. Reason being, I've already juiced this guy pretty hard. And somewhat of the goal is to have him be as strong as possible, and then, I don't know, we might go on like a duo training montage. Cycle through a couple of guys. Too much! Oh, I was not expecting a Garomon here. Alright. Well, we were just going to pummel this guy into oblivion. This is why Megaton Punch is just so good. Oh, we did actually get hit there. It's fine. Poison is not a huge issue. I feel so bad with him. He just melts. I also think slugs are, like, cute and unfortunate creatures. So this is a downside. We've actually been fighting so much we've gotten tired. That's kind of rough. Because there's nothing I can do about that. I suppose this is why I should probably hoard at least a supply of sirloin. at this point. Because sirloin is one of the only ways to get rid of tiredness on the fly. So is this just a side loot room? I think it was. And I can't just tell my guy to take a nap. Like, we pretty much just have to leave. I didn't know Megaton Punch actually had an AoE effect to it. That's actually kind of nice. Oh, I should probably equip that beam. For exactly this reason. Okay. At least they're kind of hitting each other. Okay, there goes one. I didn't even have to kill the other one. Friendly fire took him out. I am going to abuse my poor Andromon here. Are you kidding me? I should have thought about this. What the heck is Giromon anyway? Alright. I give up. We're going back. We're just gonna have to try again. I mean, we've learned an amount of stuff, and I don't have to fight everything repeatedly next time. Okay. Oh, I'm back here. Because there's also coming back at midnight, but that's just as... That's gonna make him just as grumpy. Now... Oh, I know what I can do. I could try and go get Kakatorimon. Okay. Yeah, go figure he got injured. I don't know. It was worth a shot. It didn't work out. It's fine. We've got at least a couple more days to pull this off. Because I think getting Giromon is one of the next big, like... I don't want to say, like, progress. Progress gates. Let's see. So let's take a look at him. What are his stats? Defense is great. Speed, brains. Yeah. Like, actually, dude's doing pretty well. It'd be nice to go for Kakatorimon, but I think I'm going to leave it. I think I'm just going to train. Until he gets sleepy. That didn't take long. And then we're going to try and get Giromon on the next day.